Hello, hi, welcome back. I'm Suresh Machu from Machu Tattoos. So today the topic is tongue piercing. Yes, so we are making a video on a daily basis about the tattoos as well as the piercing. So don't miss out any of the videos. Do subscribe our channel and click the bell icon for the regular daily updates. And if you want guys to follow us in our social media, we are given the social media links in our descriptions. You can follow there our Instagram, Facebook, as well as the website which is there on the top. You can go through us and you can contact us personally if you want any doubts. We are providing a free consultations. Let's get into the topic now. Tongue piercing. Tongue is the beautiful creation which helps us to taste the food as well as analyze their method of food and the flavors, all those things. But we can decorate with the piercing materials. Yes. So tongue piercing is the most attractive piercing which is going to be straight away for the eye catching. So if some people got that tongue piercing on their tongue, so when they're talk about it, it will be looks like they are having some diamonds on their mouth. So it's mostly eye catching and it's very trendy among the people now. A lot of the celebrities also even getting the tongue piercing now. And the tongue piercing, there are three types of that: vertical tongue piercing, horizontal tongue piercing, and the snake-eyed type tongue piercing. Snake-eyed tongue piercing is the most creative one. Now first let's talk about the vertical tongue piercing. Vertical tongue piercing is nothing but there is a barbell in between the tongue and it will be holds this as well as like this image, it will becomes as a vertical way. So this is called the vertical tongue piercing. And when we talk about this horizontal tongue piercing it's a little more rare one. They'll be making it with the side of the each tongues and they'll be put the barbell around it. That's kind of rare one. And the snake-eyed piercing is on the surface itself. It will be looks like snake is open their eyes from the top. So this is also the most creative one. So you can choose among any of these three if you plan for the tongue pierce. Then the second, pain and healing time. So when we talk about this tongue piercing, everybody used to get scared about how much it's going to be painful. So for the 10 ratings, it's going to be painful 4 to 5. Yes, because we are not going to be pinch on the cartilage or skin. So it's going to be the connecting tissue. So we are going to pierce the connecting tissue. So comparing other ports, this pain is much more lesser, I should say. And we go ahead with the needles, which is going to be the smooth and it's not going to make more damage for the skin. So it's giving you the awesome output. But all you need to do is you should check the nerves before it. If you punch it into the nerves, then that will cause the issues and that will cause the infections also. So you need to choose the best piercing artist who can do it well, right? As well as the healing time. So when we talk about this healing time will be take approx 1 to 3 months. Yes, and the starting 2 to 10 days you may feel little swelling on the piercing. That's completely normal. It happens for all the tongue piercing. Then after that it will be take 1 to 3 months for get the complete healing of this process. Now aftercare for the tongue piercing. Yes, when we talk about this aftercare, it's going to be there on your mouth. So obviously you cannot consume any hot foods, spicy foods, more salted foods, because that will cause the irritation there. So what he needs to do is take a sea salt water and gargle it for daily 3 times. So that will gives you the best output and you no need to apply any separate creams or nothing like that. Just have a cold foods, cold drinks or curds like that. When you consume in that way, it's going to be soothed in that particular place. So your tongue will not get much irritated or it will not get swallow. So in that way you can protect your tongue piercing, as well as the extracurricular activities like kisses as well as the oral sex. You should avoid it in this duration because that may cause the infection on your piercing area. So these are all the important aftercare you need to be take care for at least 1 month to 3 months. So next, how to change this tongue piercing. Yes, everybody used to have this doubt. I got the piercing done. Now how to change this piercing done? Can I change it on myself or should I need to visit the artist? So if you're a person got it done with the vertical as well as the horizontal piercing, you can change it on yourself. But if you got it done the snake-eyed tongue piercing, it's advisable to get it done from your piercing artist. Or if you are comfortable and if you are confident about you can do it, then do it. But before that, sanitize that place completely and sanitize your hands completely, then touch that particular place and make sure it should not get infected. Jewellery material. So in this tongue piercing as well as all, we need to be taken care what is the jewellery materials they are going to use, because some people are allergic for the gold or silver. So mostly people use this surgical grade stainless steel or the anodized titanium coated studs. So these are all the best for all type of skin people, even a sensitive skin or the older people, younger people, everybody can do it. It will not cause any infection about it. So before you are going to get the piercing done, you need to check about what materials they are using it. So once you are confident about the materials which they are going to use, then you can go ahead with that procedure. So what are all the types of jewelry majorly they'll be used for the tongue piercing is they'll be used the barbell and the beads from the top and bottom. So that's so simple when comparing to the dermal piercing as well as the industrial piercings and all. This tongue piercing is much more simple and it will gives you the sexy look. So if you guys have any more doubts regarding this tongue piercing or is any other about doubts about the tattoos or piercing, you guys can comment us. We are here to help you out. Until then, don't die nude.